What's going on, guys? I'm here with my submission for Jeremy's fragrance review contest. As you can see, got 4 fragrances here, 4 designer fragrances, 1 from the house of Chanel, 2 from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and 1 from the house of Dolce & Gabbana. So 4 pretty well-known designer fragrances, and this is really just going to be a bit of a face-off between the 4. I haven't chosen them for any particular reason. I like pretty much all of them, to be honest, but just thought they're all quite well-known fragrances, and I use some of them for daytime occasions, particularly the ones on the left, Bleu de Chanel and L'Homme, and but I also use the other 2, but more for the night, Dolce & Gabbana and La Nuit. So I'll just talk about these fragrances, guys, give you a bit of my backstory into them, and yeah, hopefully by the end of the video you guys will know more about them. And maybe you'll be inclined to purchase them, I don't know, because they're pretty good fragrances. So yeah, let's get into the review. And the first fragrance, this one here, let's talk about this. So this is Bleu de Chanel by the house of Chanel. That's the bottle for you guys, just a standard 3.4 ounce 100 ml bottle. And yeah, one of the coolest things about this fragrance is actually the magnetic cap. So it only comes with Bleu de Chanel, which is strange actually, because all the other Chanel fragrances, all of the ones on the Allure line, don't actually have the magnetic cap, but it's a similar feature to the Dior Sauvage bottle, if you guys know about that. But yeah, Bleu de Chanel is a great fragrance. It was created by Jacques Polge, who's been the Chanel in-house perfumer for 30 years now. And yeah, he's a great perfumer. He designed the whole of the Allure line. And really, Bleu de Chanel is one of my favourite fragrances. So the main notes in Bleu de Chanel are peppercorn, citrus. It's got a real strong citrus opening. Then you've also got cedar on the base. But one of the notes which has actually been up for a lot of debate in this fragrance is the note of incense. A lot of you guys will probably know that this has caused a lot of fury regarding Bleu de Chanel. I actually like the incense in it. I think it's strong. I think it's a wee bit musky, but it gives something new to the fragrance. But I know for a fact that the incense note puts a lot of people off. A lot of people find it quite sickening, and that's one reason for this fragrance, certainly when it was released in 2010, it got quite a lot of hate. But I actually think Bleu de Chanel is a great fragrance. I mean, if you're talking about where can you wear this is the boss man scent. You know, this can be in the office, at the workplace, if you want to kind of make an impression, if you're going for a job interview, whatever. This is the bad boy you should wear, quite frankly, because this is just a brilliant fragrance. It projects, it's got great sillage, and in terms of longevity, it's not bad. You get about 7 to 8 to 9 hours, maybe. 9 hours is about my tops for it. And then I'd probably say after about 5 hours, it becomes a bit of a skin scent. But it's honestly a fantastic fragrance. So yeah, that's it for Bleu de Chanel. Okay, now on to the next fragrance in the line, L'Homme by the house of Yves Saint Laurent. So I picked this bad boy up a couple of months ago, and I've already gone through quite a lot of it, you can see. But this is a great fragrance. It was designed by the trio of Anne Filippo, Pierre Varignier, and Dominique Ropignon. And L'Homme is a fantastic day fragrance. You can literally wear this any time of the day, any situation, any occasion. It suits. The main notes in L'Homme are bergamot, citrus, and probably the most notable, the most important note is ginger. The ginger base of this fragrance is just so recognizable. In terms of projection, this isn't like a big boy on projection, to be honest, but it's more of a skin scent after about 3 hours. But to be honest, it smells so good that you don't really care about that. I mean, literally any casual occasion, you can wear this and you'll smell good, you'll smell fresh, you'll smell clean. It's one of my favourite fragrances, and I highly recommend it to you guys. Okay, now on to the next one, Dolce & Gabbana's The One by the house of Dolce & Gabbana. This is a really good fragrance, like really good. It was designed by Stefano Gabbana, the in-house perfumer for Dolce & Gabbana. And I'm sure you guys have seen the promotions. Matthew McConaughey was in a lot of the promotions. But this fragrance came out recently, and it's pretty damn good. I mean, a lot of people, I've heard in the fragrance community, a lot of people complain about its projection, it not lasting long. And you know what, I can understand that. Yeah, it does turn into a skin scent pretty quickly. but it smells really, really good. I mean, the main notes you got in here are coriander, amber, you got a bit of orange in there as well, but you got that tobacco note as well, the tobacco on the base, which makes this a really recognizable scent. And in terms of occasions for this one, I mean, you can wear this as your daytime fragrance, you can wear this as your signature scent, but I personally like to wear it in the evening. I think this one makes an impression. You smell really classy, you smell professional in this, and yeah, it just has a really warm vibe to it. I've gone through a lot of the juice, and I mean, it retails at a reasonably expensive price. You know, if you want to get the 100 ml bottle, you're going to have to pay, well, I don't know what it is in the US, but over here in the United Kingdom, it's about £50, so probably about like $80, $90 US. So it's pretty expensive, but it's worth it. It's a great fragrance. Okay, now on to the last one that's come in for a lot of debate and discussion in the fragrance community. Another one from the house of Yves Saint Laurent, and that is La Nuit de l'Homme. Get the cap off for you. So, La Nuit de l'Homme. So this, believe it or not, is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. One of my favorite designer probably my favorite designer fragrance of all time. I mean, it was designed by the same trio that designed L'Homme, Filippo, Dominic Gropion, and Pierre Varnier. But this, I have to say, it's better than L'Homme. It's just, La Nuit is insane. Sadly, this is the reformulated version. Yeah, it's really annoying. I mean, YSL did reformulations recently, and it took the kick out of the fragrance. You know, the projection for this one used to be really, really good. Like, I'm talking like 8 hours, 9 hours plus. But now, sadly, like, I only really, it might just be my skin, but I only really get about 2 to 3 hours projection, and then this just becomes a skin scent. After about the 6th hour, it's gone. And that's a real pity, because it's an amazing scent. You know, the opening of cardamom in there is just wow. And then when it dries down, you've got the vetiver in there, you've got lavender, and it's just a really good scent. You know, I've talked to some girls about it, and they think that in particular, it's kind of feminine. It's a bit of a metrosexual scent, and I can understand that. I guess it's got that kind of, like, I wouldn't say lipsticky, but kind of makeup vibe in it. And I think that's why a lot of girls like it so much. But it's certainly, if I was going out on going to the club or going out on a date, whatever, this would be the fragrance that I'd wear. It smells insane, guys. Gets people's attention, and as I say, wish they stick with the old formulation. But you know how fragrance companies are these days. They're always cutting costs, trying to change it around. But yeah, so those are my 4 fragrances for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. I mean, to tell you the truth, these 4, you could go out and I don't think you go wrong with any of them. I mean, if I'm going to pick a favorite, it'd be hard to pick, but I'd probably go with the one. I mean, if it was the old La Nuit I have in my collection, I'd definitely go with it, but I think the one is just a fragrance that is so universal. You can wear it day and night, any place. It's fantastic. As I say, all great fragrances, all retail at about the same price roughly. You're looking at about, maybe the most expensive one probably be the Chanel, but you're looking at about 50, 60 pounds to pick up a bottle of these. If you go on Amazon, I'm sure you could get it slightly cheaper. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this fragrance review, and yeah, see you on the next video.